I'm the guy on the channel, right? Let's get right to it. Alright, and see how we can actually earn some money. I showed you a little bit of what I kind of saw. I was kind of curious myself on where we're at, but um, basically all those coins we've made them from pennies, basically. Because today we're going to try to double down and recompound. So we got about 164, excuse me. I got a pimple here on my nose. Shit's irritating. Um, 164 ethos, which is 26 cents that we've mined over the past 3 days with one, two. That's at least $1,000 computer, and this is a $3,000 computer. So yeah, uh, the mining is not profitable at all. That's what I want you guys to know. So I'm not doing this because I'm trying to earn money from mining, but I'm trying to kind of create a strategy where I can take pennies and turn them into to dollars, basically. For example, like let's see if we just go back to the screen here, right? We got the 64,000 that we supposedly are playing around with here, and that's, you take away two zeros, that's 64 times, no, 649 times our money. So, right? Uh, if we're looking at this the right way, um, if we put a penny in, 100 times our money would be $1 out, but 649, that would be like $6.50 basically. And right now, Pepi is offering roughly 64,800. 64,800 right here, you know what I mean? 64,800. So if you're risking, like, say, pennies on the dollar, then you're not really risking much, but that would be a good approach to take this. So we're losing a lot on the mining because we're trying not to use dollars, and yeah, we'll see where this goes. But right now, I'm just going to basically do a quick video on how to use this interface. Basically, you can't see my MetaMask here, but I really don't see why you guys should not be able to see my whole entire screen. So I'm just going to change the capture to capture everything, and I'll just focus on one screen at it for now. So yeah, give me a sec. I'm gonna turn this one off, and alright, so we're gonna boom, and yeah, so just doing a quick check here, making sure that you guys can see the MetaMask popping up. Yep, you guys will be able to kind of see me running some transactions here and confirming, but I don't know about the clarity on how you'll see everything. So there we go, just making sure that we got everything so we can all see what we're doing, right? And then as far as this goes, well, yeah. We got a lot of accounts here, so at least now we all can see what we're doing, right? Alright, so what I want to do is basically take my profits and funnel them to another account so I can have accuracy on my earnings. So here's 164 ethos. We'll move all this to account 8, I think. So total, we've done this about 8 times, because each account is basically me recompounding. But I'm gonna go ahead and start taking profits, and then I'll send all these coins to account 8. I really want to get that full 1,000, but we won't get it, so we'll just go ahead and take it. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and wait for that 1,000, because I might be able to get it. But for now, I'm just gonna get the other little accounts that have barely any money in it. Like, say this one. I don't know if we'll be able to get it out of this one, because we don't have much here, dollars wise. So we got 44 Pepis. We've earned from 5, just 5 liquidity provided tokens, and it looks like we're out of gas. I don't even know if it's worth claiming that. Like, I kind of wish I could put more in here, because that's nothing really. We're probably wasting more gas just getting that out of there. Same here as far as this too. So yeah, this was a pretty bad account right here. Account 2 as well. I have no idea why. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's only 5 Pepis there. Really don't understand why that one's so low, honestly, guys. And then this one, I feel like it's very low as well. I don't know why it's so low. Like, I remember these accounts were like high, like something like that. I have no idea if I actually was slacking and didn't do a good job, but yeah, it looks like I don't have that many coins, so we'll go ahead and do what we can. Let's start with the last one then. The last one has a good chunk of change. We'll go ahead and harvest this. And it looks like we're paying, let's see, a certain amount of gas. I'm editing this. I'm not sure what the recommended GUI is right now. So if I put this on 1, I wonder if it's too low. You know. I have no idea if that's too low or not. We'll find out in a sec. Because it did have a certain GUI number. Okay, it took it, yeah. So we got our coins. That's gonna drop down to 0. We can go ahead and send that to account 8. First off, I'm gonna have to go to the Explorer and find my coins, because I don't have it added to my MetaMask yet. So we're looking for Pepita coins here. So copy that address. And I know you guys can't read this, but basically, you know, you make sure that's the right coin that you're looking for. Go back to your MetaMask and manually add it here. Boom, everything gets auto-filled if you did it right. There's your coins, import it, and boom, there they are. And we're sending this to account 8. So we're sending all of them. We're changing the GUI back to 1. And sending it. We're paying about barely any gas to send that over. And we do the same thing with the other accounts. Boom, go back to account 6. And now we go back to Pepita. Harvest these. Boom. Oh shit, I paid too much gas there. I paid 5 times more. So tokens, import, boom. I have no idea why I gotta keep adding all these coins. Maybe I just haven't done it last time, but yeah. So send to account 8. Boom, we got them. Now we should be able to do this now. Come on. I'm gonna select my Pepi again. Boom. Change this to 1. You know, Juan, I don't know, Juan, if you're listening, make sure you keep the gas low. And confirm. So now we're sending that. I didn't even double check to see, make sure I'm sending it to the right address, but I think we're doing a good job. And I think that's why we lose a lot of coins. So we're harvesting this, switching the way back to 1. If I can edit it, yep. It's just the gas. Boom. Probably paid more on that. Now we're going to do the same thing. Send these over to 8. Once again, have to import my damn contract. Import, send to account 8, max. Drop this down to a 1. And we're going to do the same thing for every single account, every day. This is what we're trying to do, but like I need to set some time aside and do this every day so I can keep just stacking more and more coins on different accounts so I can keep an accurate reading on my recompounds. Because I could really care less about how much I'm earning or how much I'm putting in. That's not what I care about. I care about just making sure that I'm making money and that we do something with that money on a daily basis. Like lend it out again and make more money. Like that's the whole purpose. Like I guess what I'm trying to break down is how to stay rich. Like, and in order to stay rich, you have to understand how people go broke. Like, so in order to understand how people go broke, then you'll understand what not to do, so you do the opposite of that. People go broke because of 2 things, which are pretty small, and there's another one too, called stress. But these things will kill you, and yeah, you shouldn't be taking on too much of this stuff, but you should be doing the opposite. Alright, here they go. 1 is taxes. Taxes will kill you. You know, there's just a lot of stress. You know, if you're investing, you're like, oh, I don't know how to report my deductions. I don't know how to claim all this and that. But you should just get a tax professional to do that for you. But as far as investing, like you should just always set a little bit aside, or just keep reinvesting. Like that's the one thing that you can do to keep claiming more deductions, basically. So as long as you don't actually cash out, you know, like when you're I'm cashing out these right here because that's a taxable event. So it's getting recorded every time I transact there, but then I reinvest it. That's why I'm doing this right now. Like I'm sending it to another address, which is where everything's getting compounded, like summed up together, so I know how much I'm putting in today. We'll know how much we're putting in. I'm estimating that we're probably going to put in something a little over $1 into this project again today. Notice that this is a compound effort to try to do this from multi-machines that are worth way more, and we're losing lots of money trying to get in. But the incentive is so high that I am very bullish on the rewards that, well, I kind of want to keep doing it. I gotta make sure I did this right. Okay, so I'm gonna keep focusing and just keep sending this money. Alright. Right, it's a lot of fucking work for $1 just to become $700 next year. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I am really tired, guys. Like, it's 3 a.m. right now. I normally like to do this stuff at this time, and then I like to go take a nap. And keep doing some research, find another project to keep working on. You know, it's just how I do my life. Count 2, which probably doesn't have anything from what we saw. And so far we've only done... Oh, I just now realized that we've just been sending all those coins and I haven't checked the other fucking rewards from the other wallets. Yeah, this one has no gas, so we can't even do this. We're gonna go back to 1 and do 1. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, all the coins are on other pockets, like these, like this one or that one. So I'm probably gonna start spending a little bit more gas right now, so I can run a lot faster through this. But yeah, see that I'm not doing that one because it's just way too little. All right, I have no idea why this thing deletes my Pepi wallet address. Like, it's almost as if the developer has like some form of thing on there. I don't want to blame him, but it's almost as if like it deletes something off, so I have a harder time just communicating with it. But it's just a bug I found. Okay, so let's not bust balls right now. I need to focus. All right. We're going back to 2. I think most of the coins here are here. Nope. This one just doesn't have any coins, I guess. Yeah. Once again, I gotta keep doing that again for every single one of them because I messed up until I get back to 8. Then I gotta go back to 1 so that I can send me some gas because I don't have any gas over there. Oh boy. Imagine once I get to like 80 accounts, like this shit's going to be a lot of work. A lot of work. But by then you'll have like 80 accounts making you like, say, even if it's 20 cents an hour. I mean 20 cents an hour, that might be nice, but you know, like say we got 80 accounts making us 20 cents, like it's a good $16 in interest just from nothing, basically. Like, we came out from nothing, so it's not a bad goal to try to earn $16 a day for doing this with pennies, basically. Like, that's a pretty achievable goal, I think. You know, that's an extra $400 or $500 a month that are getting recompounded to you, and then you keep getting more interest on top of it. So it's like, it's a bigger deal than we think it is. This is a lot of work. We're cracking 8 accounts right now, so we're trying to grow 10 times more than where we are at right now. Fun. I think I should also top off some of these wallets that are very lean, like, or light. Like they're starving. They're starving for wealth. Let's see, Pepi doesn't have anything. Dow, nothing. Alright, so it looks like we're getting somewhere. And there's a hell of other wallets there, like crypto wallets there, that I'm not talking about right now. So that's why it looks like I got like 6 billion different projects I'm working on. Just like my attention is spread out across cyberspace. And yeah, I mean, you kind of should do the same. You should research, and know and find how to fish. You know, and if you're trying to learn how to fish, I could teach you that by going to daytradestation.com, our website, where prices right now are $1,000, but they'll be $1,200 now a month to learn with me, and you'll be able to find these projects by yourself and distinguish how safe they are by looking at the code itself. But right now we are just basically today we're just showing use case, like how to use these things, how to use the interface, and likewise, you know, that's what we're doing right now. So I need some gas. Oop, 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 oop. Almost set all of this 164. 14, 64, 14, yeah, fuck it, I'm setting it all. 64, 14, never change the gas to 1. Boom. Alright, so I'm going over to 8. We're going to add the tokens we have in here. And we are going to go get ourselves some Pepi, because we got Pepi that we just earned, and we're going to match it with some of our Ethos that we have mined. So right now we got 15,000 Pepis that we've mined over the course of, it all depends on when the last compound I did was. So in order to find out how much we did, and we're trying to get some more of this high APY. Hold on, I gotta get my yeah. In order to get our APY high, we have to come here and find out how much we're putting in, because so far we know we have some Pepi, right? We know we have some Ethos that we're playing around with, but we must connect once again because this wallet's new. So connect. Now we're in, and our balances should appear here after we select some coins. So we want Ethos and Pepi. Alright, so there's our balances, and there's the total supply and liquidity. Yeah, this doesn't surprise me. Like, I think that's what, I think it was at 200 when I first came in. But we're about to fucking basically double up. Like, I mean, look, there's like 300 there, right? 350. We're about to drop another 140 in it. Like, so if we convert the total amount of Pepi we got into Ethos, you can actually estimate how much we've earned from the total amount of Ethos we've probably sold and maybe lost some. I really don't know, but we're getting more Pepi than we bought in the beginning, because at first we only bought like I showed you, like 200 liquidity pool tokens at a time. So that's what it's all about, getting them liquidity tokens, even if I don't know what happens to the impermanent losses and gains. Like, there's really no way to tell, like, until you actually do it. So how much is this, right? That's what you guys want to know. 15,426. That's 13 ethos, bro. That's fucking good. That's like a whole day's worth of mining right there. So if we 10x value that, because technically, like, instead of earning, because we earn like a couple pennies a day, like some shit like that, for each machine, and that's equal to like 10 coins a day, and you're losing like $1 something on electricity to get that. So maybe it took us like 7 days to get this, so we're earning 10 times less than what we would earn mining, which is not that bad considering that this is not using any power. But we're still mining so that we can match this, because right now we're actually about to buy a ass of Pepi right now. An ass of Pepi. But I'm actually about to dump this Pepi for Pepe. And we're going to protect half of our Pepi for Pepe. So we're going to put this into Pepe, and we're going to go create a pair. So this is our profits, right? And we're going to go and get some of that stuff protected. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I need a calculator because I can't do this in my head. We're going to do 15,426. So that's what we've earned, right? The coins. I want to protect half of that, so I need to sell 7713 for Pepis. 7713 for Pepis. And we'll get roughly this estimated number. It doesn't really matter. I don't have to copy that number. But I do have to add the Pepe address to my wallet. We gave it permission to sell that amount of coin. Now we're authorizing the approval. And now we are actually doing the swap transaction. See? Transaction successful. Oh, yeah, you guys can't really see this. My bad. My bad. Okay. So we should have some Pepe, less Pepi, more. We should have some Pepe. And now I'm gonna go get some LP tokens for Pepi, which this right here is not an incentivized pair, but I like to get this because there's another thing that we can actually do with this. And yeah, so I'm doing this to protect half and also lending it back out so that I'm not holding it in my wallet, and I've reinvested it by trying to get some liquidity fees. Like, see right here, we can tell that there's 29,000 Pepi, and there's this much Pepe here. So now I'm about to provide what I have and give it back in. So you're about to see this number go up. Let's see, I need to check Pepe address so I can copy it like we did at the beginning of the show. Now we're sitting at 63 cents. This is insane. Like Pepe must have, like, this coin must have went up just as we're talking right now. Let's go take a look at it. I bought some of these coins too. Yay! Goddamn, what am I looking at? Ethos, Jesus. Yeah, I know Ethos pumped up right now. No, it's down. Huh. That's surprising. Okay. Alright, so I need my address, right? Here we go. I don't think this is the right address, so let me double check my numbers. I think that's my address, yeah. Something 8B. 8B, yeah. So I need to find the Pepi token. There's Ethos Pepi. You copy that address, and there's like 420 trillion of these coins. I think your boy right here, I'll show you which one of these is my address. One of them, at least, the one that I remember by heart. That's one of them, I think. Yeah, no, I don't know what the fuck happened to my coins here. Like, I'm not even here. Oh, that's because I'm looking at the wrong thing, guys. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. Yeah, but cause I'm not actually holding Pepi like that. I don't hold, I don't hold coins like, I don't, I hold liquidity. Okay, so now it's saying we're at 56 cents. Like what the 26 cents? Like we're probably 26 cents. Like the Explorer is saying we're at 64 cents, and you know what I mean. Like here, if I go back, it's saying that we're at 64 cents. Yeah, it's making no sense. It's something's not making sense here. Like this saying, oh, it was giving me a value for everything. No, it's not. Okay, going back to the exchange, since we got what we wanted. Now we can copy the amount of coins we got for Pepi. We can copy all of this and just put it in where Pepi is. And if you guys remember, we used 7713 for the other one. It only needs 1.2, so alright, let's do what we can, right? And we'll be left with like some Pepi, and I'll give you a quick tax idea of what that would look like in the event that Pepi hit a penny and you did take profit on it, compared to keeping this total number in your pocket instead of keeping this right here, which say Pepi did go to a penny, right? This is why I do this right here. Like I put it back to work, because when I do take profit, once it's already in there, basically pre-taxed, basically, like it's invested and I get the deduction. So it's working, right? That's why I get the deduction. And instead of it being in my wallet as capital gains and I have to pay taxes on it, that's why I say it's pre-tax, like it's claimed already. When I do decide to take profits, that's when I pay taxes on whatever I pull out of here. But I'll be earning while this shit's there. And instead of me holding this and then being liable for holding this right here on my hand, like this is 16 billion coins that if they become worth a penny, this is your tax bill. So you got to pay 20% on $164 million. I'd rather have $164 million working for me, making me say, even if I'm only earning 2% or half or a portion of a percent. Like, say, even if I'm only making, like, not even what you would make at a bank, like a quarter of a penny, a quarter of a percent, because, you know, 0.01 would be 1%. So this is a quarter of 1%. Even if you're making a quarter of 1%, which is understandable, like, you'd be making $411,000 a year in just interests for having your money deposited in there. So that's a good case scenario where we're earning that much off our interest. We can basically buy a mansion with the interest that we'd have from that, instead of having to pay fucking I said we made like 168 million, right? 164 million, yeah, instead of paying, Jesus, like, that's 20 million just for the first 100 and another 16, so you're paying like 36 million just in taxes there. I mean, I'd rather have that money deposited to where I'm earning $500,000 in interest, and then I have to pay taxes on the interest that I earn. But, you know, everybody does their own thing, and right now I'm just trying to see how much we're left with, how much Pepi we're left with, right? Because we're trying to see what kind of tax difference would we live with if SoCoin, see, like, we got what we wanted, I think. I'm still waiting on this. Yeah, I'm still waiting on it to clear the liquidity, because I'm supposed to get freaking 9.6 million coins in liquidity right now, and we can actually find out how much that is. But okay, we got what we wanted. Okay, now this is how many coins in Pepi we're left with. Remember, we're talking about a penny Pepi. So in the event that this gets to a penny, and this is happening for each one of my wallets, like, so I'll probably be responsible for roughly the same amount of tax on all the wallets, but for now, we only have 4 billion Pepis. That's still a shitload of Pepi. That's still $42 million that you'll have to pay taxes on, which is like $8 to $10 million, but Jesus Christ. Yeah. That's a lot. So we've managed to take up the reserves up, and this is mostly profit, man. I came into this pool when this shit was at 6,000 Pepis, and I've been bringing it up. So all of that basically is all me. All of that is all me. I'm literally creating the money for the next generation, and I'm very proud of this, because I am literally wasting so much money and resources trying to build this right here. And one day, you know, the next generation, I'm talking about you 15-year-olds, you 16-year-olds out there trying to learn how to trade and shit. This is what this is for, you know, the lessons, the late nights staying up, making this new world's money. I'm doing this for you guys, all right? So, you know, and of course to enrich myself in the process, but I won't actually get to use most of this money, like, not in my lifetime, so I'm not really doing it for greed. So there's that other thing right there that we just got right there. That's our third coin that we just got. So we got our Pepi, we got our Pepi, and now we got some swapping Pepi and Pepi tokens as liquidity. And these are paying me to actually hold them, not the other ones. The other ones, I have to pay taxes to hold them. Yeah. So this here, okay, that's one of my addresses right there. So see, that motherfucker's sitting at 31% of the supply on that shit. That's one of my addresses. And this motherfucker here, he's a 45.8B. Okay, 45.8B right here. This fucker's holding 20% of the supply. So just in these two, I'm holding 50% of the supply. I'm pretty sure that right there, that's my mother's wallet. Yeah, that's my mother's wallet right there. And these right here, they're probably mine too. So we're not even gonna look at that. But this right here, that is somebody else. That's a developer. They actually only hold 3% of the supply. So I'm out balling everybody here, okay? Before anybody gets here. There may only be like $10 invested in this project, but those $10 costed us like an arm and a leg, and we've lost like 60% of the value that we put in it already. So we probably, if we put $100 in, we lost $60 already just getting in. So that's what I'm saying, like the cost to get in is so high, whether you're mining it, buying it, because the coin's fluctuating so hard right now. Like let's look at this shit. Like you can literally make money by the second by just getting in at 003, selling at 005, easy, in out, in out, in out, in out. That's just today. Look at the week. This thing's like so I think 003 is the floor right now. Like that's the floor, and then 005 is when you should take profit for sure. And if we look at the just 14 days, like we're only going up. So like I got into this like about 2 weeks ago when it was at 001. That's the lowest I've ever seen this. If we look at the whole year chart, this thing's still at the bottom. It's just now getting people's attention. So like we're still early. Like it's only a matter of time before this thing goes up to a penny's worth, which will be probably 3-4 times more expensive than it is now. And there's a lot more to Ethos than Pepi, but I'm focusing on Pepi because that's what we're working with right now, and this is the Uniswap of the decentralized exchange, of Ethos for now. I mean, until I build my own or so, you know. Alright, so we got our coins, and now we're going back to the drawing board, and we're going to get rid of some coins, like our Ethos. We're going to sell half of that for Pepi, and we're going to repeat the process. So we're going to sell 166. Oh, Jesus, where's my calculator? I can't do simple math, alright, but for some reason all these goddamn protocols and mind-boggling things make sense to me, right? So we're probably only going to do 12 so we can keep some gas here. So divide that by 2, so we can do 8206. We'll get 71,000 Pepis, bro. That's a quarter of the whole entire supply. Look at this. Pepis. There's 370,000 Pepis. I'm buying a quarter with a week's worth of effort. So like that goes to say a lot. Like if each day costs me $2.50 and I'm dropping all 7 days, that's $15 I'm dropping, which are only worth 30 cents right now. So $13 down to 13 cents just to make this move. That's a pretty big downfall. Like we already lost 90% at this point, 99, 96% just getting in to have these these Ethos that we're dropping right now. But I have such high hopes, really. That's called degenerate moves right there. Like, first off, I am doing this knowing I'm losing from the beginning. Most miners are not doing this type of shit out there. This is spec mining. I'm literally speculating very hard because I am not buying these coins. I'm literally just mining whatever I can with my hardware. And when I could be mining something way more profitable, instead of earning 4 pennies a day, I could be getting something like 40 cents a day, or at least 10 times more. And then I could be using that, but the process is still slow. So I might switch over to something more profitable if I'm going to be doing them at a slow rate like this. But the idea of why I was doing this and taking the losses because I was doing it every day, just recompounding. And I should go back to compounding because it does actually work. Like, you gotta kind of take that with a grain of salt. So we got what we wanted. Now we gotta go to liquidity, add our Ethos and our Pepi. So In order to get our Pepi in, 7445.31. Gotta get rid of it all. Then we're gonna do 8206. Boom. And we're only gonna be able to use 57 Pepis. Oof. So that's how much slippage, that's how much I lost. Like, if 57 Pepis is worth 82, either I made money or I lost money, like, a lot. Just getting in, just trading what I already had lost on. I probably lost like 20% on the slippage because I was getting such a high amount of the coin. I probably lost like 20 or 30% just getting in. That's why I got all this extra Pepi left over, which I might need to sell it for Pepe. But I kind of want to sell half of it back for Ethos and just keep getting more of these coins. That's what I'd rather do. So I'm going to let this thing do its thing. Get some more Ethos back. Do it again. And see how well it goes. So swap. Going back from Pepi to Ethos. And we'll see how much we got. Because we only have like 12,000 coins or 15,000 left, I think. So I'll go ahead and start writing. Yeah, 13. Oh yeah, no, hold on. Gotta divide this up again. 13,629.45 divided by 2. So I forgot what that number is. Shit. 6814. So 9 Ethos. See, now there's 500 Ethos in liquidity. Now, there's probably going to be a point in time where I'm probably going to stop doing this. Like, I think it's getting pretty close to the point where I'm going to stop doing this. Because I got to find other projects. Like, I think these projects here are already live on this network. On these projects. Like, these projects are live on this project. Something like that. But yeah. I gotta keep exploring other projects other than Ethos. Like I did everything I could here. I created content. I bought most of the supply. I mean, we're set. Like this project's either gonna fail or it's gonna succeed. There's no other in between, right? That's just it. But I really don't see why I should own all the coins. I really don't see why I should own the coins, all the coins, unless I'm trying to literally be the central power of this thing. Yeah. So 9, 4, 6. No, we'll do 4, 5. Yeah, 4, 6 is fine. And then 6, 8, 15. And it's gonna take 9.3 out away from me, which is fine. We're gonna get another 249 swap ins, which all I care, once again, like I said, all I care about is I could give 2 fucks about what's backing up the coins, how much coins there are, because at the end of the day, the one who controls most of these coins is your boy right here. Unless the developer creates more fucking coins out of thin air, which he probably can, because I haven't looked at the code, and that's a lesson that I should teach you guys about, so. But he has not uploaded the source code, which I asked him for it, you know, so he has uploaded some, but I haven't checked back, so I can't blame him for not or having, because I haven't done my homework and checking back in with the project or him. But he's very active in the community, and I just need to see if he has like mint mint privileges, because then, you know, we're at risk. But he doesn't control all of this, because like I said, I control like 50% of this. And this right here is my proof that I own it, so like only I can pull that shit out. So, but then again, if other people come and buy this stuff at harsh rates like I'm doing, they will also be able to own as much as of the supply as I own. I'll just get paid out, you know, I'll get bought out and I'll own a smaller share of the pie, but my share will be worth more. That's kind of how this thing works. I'll have less coins, but I'll be worth more. You know, that's what I'm doing here by lending it to this thing. So it looks like we're down to 0.16 Etho. We're gonna repeat the process until we have barely no money, because I want the max that I can get for this. I'm like really hungry for this stuff, and I'm also hungry too. So I'm gonna do, because it's so hard to balance between these things. I'm gonna do 8, I guess. Yeah, you know. So we're getting 58 Pepis. And this shit's starting to get more expensive, dog. Like 58 Pepis is barely that much. Like, we're spending a lot of gas just flipping back and forth, bro. Boom. Alright, so 0.08. And then 59, right? I'm gonna go 59. If I can just get this thing to load. Any day now. Okay, 58. It is 58.8. I'm definitely trying to put everything in there. So, that's most of it. If we go back to all the other accounts, I'm pretty sure some of them are already loaded. But we're not going to do scraping. Like, I'm not scraping. I've done enough scraping on this account trying to get as many, like, you see, I'm going to get another 2 coins. Trying to get as much of this done within low time. Looks like I'm out of gas. Word. So I'm gonna have to change this to a 7. I gotta burn all this gas again. That's why you don't scrape, because you burn so much fucking gas just going back and forth. It's like trying to park your car back and forth, back and forth. You're gonna burn gas. Now we're only getting 1.87. At least we'll be at 2411, hopefully, or 24. Yeah, 2411. And then the rest, I'll put it inside Pepe and Pepi. Come on. because the last biggest wallet I had had a 1300, so basically we doubled up on. This is all basically just mining profits. This is no what's it called, liquidity farming profits. The liquidity farming profits got turned into Pepe and Pepi liquidity tokens, which those are also very valuable because they have a use case to buy NFTs with for now, which I don't know what those NFTs are for, but yeah, I already got me one of them. It cost 1,000 of them. 1,000 of your liquidity provided tokens, which 67% of that gets burned, so it makes it more scarce and shit. Okay, so we got this. Now we're going back to Pepe on here. And we got we really got 7 Pepes. I'm gonna go here to swap because I can't believe I got 7 Pepes. 7 Peppies. So 7.6. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this number. What the fuck? Ah, I see what's going on. Pepi to Pepi. Yeah, that's not gonna work very well. Pepe, come on. Okay, so we need to get this up to code. So we're gonna make this a 12, and this a 1. Nope, too high. Yeah, it's not gonna work. So it definitely needs to be a 12, a 1 or something. Another 1. Another 1. Okay, we're gonna have to change one of these to a 0. Maybe this one to a 0 as well. Okay, 6. That works. Alright, I'm gonna take this number. We'll see. Okay, here we go. We're getting another 9,000 of these coins by getting rid of a little bit more Pepe. We're not getting rid of much. We're only getting rid of 1.2 million. Let me see. No, 12 million. And I think we still had billions of them. Like, that's 3 zeros, 6 zeros, 9. Yeah, we have 4.2 billion. Like, I have 1 1,000-fold times 4 more of these transactions to go. Like, it's just insane. Alright, so there's only 4,200 NFTs, and it wants 1,000 of these. So I have 9 NFTs. I have about 9,646 worth of money for twice as the supply of NFTs available just on this account. You don't need that much money. Like, trust me, you don't need this much money. Like all you need is like 1,000 of these so you can get yourself an NFT. But basically, you can get yourself a free NFT if you just start mining. Then you start liquidity mining, and then you start recompounding your money's profits into the swap and veto token for Pepi and Pepe. And if you do that, then you can basically get a free NFT after doing all that. So now we're coming back here so we can deposit our Ethos and Pepi, the original, one of the other pairs that we were working on for so long, the one that we were scraping up. Yeah. And it looks like we don't have our Pepi pair here, so we need to go back to the drawing board and find our liquidity. So we got 4 tokens now. See, and barely no money. That's a problem. So we got, this is the one that we wanted, the 2411, remember? We need those 2,400 coins so we can deposit them. And you don't need that here, but I like to be able to see them, so I always do this. Import these. Now we're going back to the other one, so I can also import the other one. The 9 million fucking, yeah, these. Let's see, what the hell? Import. Can't wait to go eat, guys. I gotta finish this video quick. We're almost done though. I just gotta finish depositing, and that's basically it. So you earn free money, you then go back and recompound and repeat the cycle again tomorrow. So here we go. We're approving. I'm gonna leave this in the red here because it's basically the default number. It's asking for permission to all your funds. And there's like a bug here that I've exploited to where that's why one of my accounts is very low, because basically if you don't give it access to all your money, then when you try to deposit money again, it won't let you. So if you need to give it access to all your money so that you get to the other screen right here where it says unstake and add, you'll always have access to this. Because if you don't, if you like set it to the amount of coins that you wish, or the ones that you have, or the ones that you're trying to put in, like I said, you'll have to constantly keep reapproving, and it may not work. It may not work to where, like, say you have money already in there, excuse me, and you want to add more, you won't be able to because you already deposited, and you limited it to only take whatever amount you deposited. So like say you deposit 200 coins like I first did, or some shit like that, or it was like 4% or like 4% of a coin. I can only deposit 4% of a coin to that address over and over. So it's like, it has a bug basically. So if you want to keep depositing, just make sure you give it access to all your money so you can always deposit. That's the trick. But if you're trying to be organized like me, like, just keep creating new accounts and deposit money so you can keep track of by the day transaction and keep your transactions to a minimal, basically. You know, the only transactions we'll see will be recompounding. Like, you'll keep seeing more and more whatever transaction it says that, you know, when you get your reward, that's the only kind of transactions you'll get, and then sending them to another address, which will be a new address every day. So it'll be pretty much hard to find. Like, to the government, it'll be pretty much impossible to find out who you are because of the fact that it's like a new wallet every day. It's like literally impossible to. I don't even know what the fuck that address is. So it's 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 like creating brand new fucking. I'm not doing it with that ill intention, but that's just how it works. Like it's like creating new offshore accounts. So here we go. We're depositing right, and like I'm so chill about this because like that's why I haven't been fiending to deposit this. Like, cause like I know that as soon as we deposit this shit, like this shit's gonna go crazy on the amount of coins we're about to see printed right now. So after all this is done and said, this is the final step to be able to print new money without having to use machines or anything like that. But don't take me up on that because I mean we did use machines to get the original funding. Other than that, you might need to use your actual money to get the coins. There we go. We're in. We're fucking in. Let's see. Work by the second. Well, it's supposed to be by the second, but I think maybe the Pepi rewards halve. Like there's a halving happening or something, and the rewards are now a lot slower. That could also be a thing because I haven't seen the schedule. But there it goes. We got 0.36 Pepi already. I'm tired, guys. I'm fucking tired. I think I've been on for an hour. But I finished. I fucking did what I had to do. Yeah, I've been on for about an hour and 20 minutes. And then I'm sorry for having you guys like 30 minutes waiting on me. I was prepping everything. Oh, I gotta clean my room more. This place is a mess. It was organized until I had to fucking find some fucking hard drives. Hard drive. I gotta claim my warranty on that. I bought a hard drive. I'm not gonna say their name because I'm trying to get my warranty. But yeah, I bought it from Amazon and from the store, from the manufacturer, and it just came faulty. I did everything to troubleshoot it, but yeah, I'm glad I remember that. So we're gonna work on that. And yeah, my room's a mess because I was looking for fucking RAM sticks, and I didn't find it. I need some DDR3 for this old motherboard because apparently it needs some more RAM so we can Monero mine something. Yay, we got one Pepi in the time that I talked. But we can actually get an idea of how much I'm smelling either food burning or I'm gonna go check on that. It doesn't smell right. I'm gonna go check. Maybe it's my mom cooking. Hopefully. Nope. It's weird. There's nobody up there now. Mom's not cooking. And her cooking doesn't smell like that, by the way. It just smells like, like when you leave a crock pot, and it dries up, and it has that musky smell from it drying up and cooking the food, dry to death, to its death. But it must be one of my GPUs here. I don't smell it no more. It might be my upper lip. I'm fucking with myself right now. It could be. I might need to go brush my teeth. Yay! So, I don't like looking at that there. I like to see it here because I can actually see all my rewards from all three pools here, and so we'll just run through them here. A quick run. And then call it a night. I'm just trying to see how fast these things stack up. Like, coin, 3 coins, 4 coins. And this is how much we're making per hour, basically. Because, I mean, it took us an hour to do all this stuff. Another coin. So it ain't that much. And not as much as the incentive claims. But then again, I'm always dumping mine for Pepe, and I'm building this new pool. Wow, we got more fucking Ethos. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I think I'm gonna try sending that to because this is where I can't deposit none here. So like I'm gonna try to deposit them, but there's just all right, fuck it, let's go. Ethos, Pepi. Oh, ow, my ear. Oh, this shit hurts. 6, no, not 6, dog. Just 3, 4, 1, 341. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing here. 341. Just waiting on my Peppies. Oh. 24, 7. Alright, we'll get 90 swappings. It's better than nothing. But the only problem I'll see now is can we even deposit them? Because I've not been able to deposit on this account for ages. Unless the bug's been removed. Okay, so now I'll go back. Last transaction, I guess. Take my money, 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 take my money. Now there's 510 in there. It looks like someone else is buying right before I even bought this. Or maybe that was me. I don't know. But whatever it was. Now there's more coin in there. See? And it's like these coins just keep revolving. Like it's like I bought them, it went down, and then now it's back in. It's like, you know, it's insane. Alright, so we'll try to deposit these 90 tokens in. See if we can, right? Fuck, yeah, we can. See, that's the error I'm talking to you about. Like, if you fuck up, like, you'll just not be able to do it. So, we'll do it again. So I'm gonna do less. I'm gonna do a 6 here. Confirm. What do we got? Still the same error. Yeah, I'm gonna have to send these to another wallet or some shit because it's not gonna work here. Like, so this is account 1. I see account 2 barely has any. So I'm gonna try sending it to account 2. See if account 2 can handle it. Alright, hold on. Tokens. Account 2. Max. Boom. So everything's already pre-built for it. Now I'm gonna send it some gas. .01. Okay, now we're going over to account 2 so we can play around with that. See if we can deposit because this account's broken. The first one. My main one's like, I'm a brokey here. I'm never gonna complain. That was the goal. Okay, any day now when this money gets here. Okay, there it is. Now we can stake. Max. Hopefully we can. Yes, looks like we can. So on this one I must have done the red approval thing, like to where you let it have access to all your money, which is why you do that, so you can always deposit if you wish to, which in this case I did because this account is petty. Yay! There we go. That looks a lot better. If we could do that again, that would make this account way better. It feels great. Alright guys, I'm out. I'm gonna go eat something and then go to sleep. Don't do that, but my body's asking me for food. I really need it. I'm gonna go watch a movie, so while I eat. So cheers. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. It helps me out. It really does. And give me a like and thumbs up if you like this kind of content so I can keep creating more. Cheers.